Today I'll be explaining the darkest backstory behind Ignited Foxy. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video because it really helps, and please share this video with your friends and family. tjoc Creation Wikia Advertisement. tjoc Creation Wikia Ignited Foxy Characteristics Aliases: Foxy the Pirate Fox Creation Affiliation: Scott, the Joy of Creation and the Joy of Creation. Reborn, Living Room Demo: Michael, the Joy of Creation. Story Mode: Species, Demonic Doppelganger of Foxy the Pirate Fox from the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Gender: male. Eye color: Vanta black with pinprick white pupils when passive, then gradually turning red when hostile. Skin color: red. Biography. First appearance: The Joy of Creation. Bedroom memory role: hiding underneath Nick Cawthon's bedroom crib in his first phase, then raising his hook onto the front of his crib in his second phase, finally looming over Nick's crib to the left with empty eyes and blocking his desk lamp and curtains in his final phase. If the player stares right at Ignited Foxy face while sleeping in his final phase, he will automatically activate his attack mode. If the player sleeps while diverting their vision away from Ignited Foxy, he will gradually near towards the player as his mouth slowly gapes open, and then disappear if the player successfully defends against Ignited Foxy. Living room memory role: entering through the door to the left of Val Cawthon, then impaling and slashing open her neck with his hook if she fails to hide from him. Office memory role: appearing in either of the three entrances and being deterred by intently staring at him via the monitors. If the player opens one of the doorways as soon as he spawns in them, he remains inactive. If the player opens the doorway a minute later, he will be found activated and kill the player immediately. If the player stares at him in the monitors but fails to get rid of him, he will attack the player much earlier due to being activated at that point, and will immediately kill the player if they open a door containing him. Additionally, if the player fails to get rid of Ignited Foxy but doesn't open one of the doorways, Ignited Foxy will break open the door himself and kill the player directly. If Ignited Bonnie breaks one of the cameras, Ignited Foxy will not spawn in it. Attic memory role: combining into creation in the basement to compensate for his instability, then gradually approaching Scott Cawthon up to the attic throughout the last 4 levels of the game. Virtues: abilities, spacetime manipulation, shape-shifting, instant kills. Goal: kill Scott Cawthon so the spirits living in the forest get the satisfaction of the ecstasy people receive from the creation of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise as well as its central characters. Kill Scott Cawthon so Michael can live as a real human being. Story mode: both succeeded. Only use 16:9 aspect ratio for images in the game. Gather every single possible event the characters provide within Ignited Freddy index icon. Inactive Ignited Freddy, Ignited Bonnie index icon. Inactive Ignited Bonnie, Ignited Chica index icon. Inactive Ignited Chica, Ignited Foxy index icon. Active Ignited Foxy, Ignited Golden Freddy index icon. Inactive Ignited Golden Freddy, Ignited Springtrap index icon. Inactive Ignited Springtrap Creation index icon. Inactive Creation. Were you looking for Ignited Foxy's endoskeleton counterpart, Endo F Red? Ignited Foxy Navigation Overview History Gallery Trivia. Ignited Foxy or Foxy is one of the 4 main antagonists of the Joy of Creation franchise, and is a member of the Ignited. He is one of the 3 secondary antagonists of the Joy of Creation and the Joy of Creation Reborn, and is also the secondary antagonist of Bedroom and Office. He is also the main antagonist along with Ignited Freddy in Living Room, and is the one of the 4 overarching secondary antagonists in the Joy of Creation story mode. Before assimilating into creation for the 5th and final memory, Attic, and becoming the only titular antagonist of the franchise, due to becoming unstable from Scott Cawthon's actions in Office. Appearance: Ignited Foxy looks like a more decrepit version of Withered Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Like Ignited Bonnie, Ignited Foxy lacks a mascot suit on most of his endoskeleton, leaving it bare. Similarly to the original Foxy, he sports a pirate hook on his right hand. Apart from multiples of burned-up dirt covering the mascot suit, he also is meant to be the most exaggerated of the Ignited Foxy has a long, triangular snout with a small black nose and a similar bottom jaw that sits below the snout. It is lined with several sharp, plastic teeth. Inside his mouth is what appears to be a decayed set of endoskeleton teeth. Ignited Foxy has wires sticking out of both sides of his head, as well as 4 tufts of hair on the top of his head. Just above his left eye are a couple red and blue wires coming out of the top left side of his endoskeleton head.